That is the right choice for Britain. That is the Labour choice.
And if that can happen, then we can have a very quiet transition.
I take responsibility. But it's not just about taking responsibility for the results.
I will be demanding a timetable for an orderly transition.
I will set a new direction for Britain. The last government was defined by breaking our relationship with Europe. This Labour government will be defined by rebuilding our relationship with Europe, by putting Britain at the heart of Europe, so that we are stronger on the economy, stronger on trade, stronger on defence, you name it. Because standing shoulder to shoulder with the countries that most share our interests, our values, and our enemies, that is the right choice for Britain. That is the Labour choice.
I respect Bridget, but what I want the Cabinet to do is to close themselves into a room today and come up with somebody who they can all get behind, which would mean we wouldn't have to have a leadership election. And if that can happen, then we can have a very quiet transition without upsetting anybody, without having to go to all of the members, and we could have that. Now, I'm a very fair person. The Prime Minister is going to actually respond tomorrow, which is nice of him because the election was on Thursday and tomorrow's Monday, and I would have expected a response earlier than this. But once I've listened carefully to what he says, I will be demanding a timetable for an orderly transition, and the chair of the party has to take this request seriously because we've only really got 2 years to turn around the Labour message, to get it out there and to win back working people and to give them confidence that the Labour Party is on their side.
From the results we've got so far, there's been a big shift of votes away from Labour and the Conservatives, the traditional big parties in British politics, towards reform, and I think we'll see later towards the Greens, not as big towards the Greens as towards reform. So it's a fragmentation of Britain's two-party system into, if we include the Liberal Democrats and then in Scotland and Wales the Nationalists, a 5 or 6 party system.
Well, they've sent a message that the change that we promised isn't being delivered in a way they can feel, and also, frankly, they're fed up with years of the status quo. But we were elected to deal with those challenges, and I'm not going to walk away from that and to plunge the country into chaos.
His supporters will argue that these are mid-term elections, that it would be, and I've heard this precise notion used, it would be, wrong to change the pilot in mid-flight. And I think it will all depend on whether those who might stand or say at the time, amongst his senior colleagues, who might feel now was the time to mount a challenge, whether they think all results are sufficiently bad for them to get away with mounting a challenge, remembering that the Labour Party in the UK is famously finds it hard to get rid of leaders who don't resign of their own accord.